Well, welcome to Steinbach. Have you been here before?
Probably. I traveled so much across the country over the course of my life. Officially, since I've been leader, no.
Right.
But I'm glad to be around.
Well, you've had quite the life growing up in the family, and you're called political royalty in Canada, all that because of the last name and that kind of stuff. What's that like? You ever wake up in the morning and go, holy smokes, I'm Justin Trudeau?
You know what? It's not something I spend a lot of time worrying about. One of the things that happens when you get raised with, surrounded by people who have come to you with different expectations. I mean, some people have very high expectations, some people have very low expectations. You learn how to put away those expectations, put them aside, and focus on what you're good at, what your strengths are, what your vibe is, and you focus on developing your own identity. And I don't spend too much time worrying about what people think or what people say.
Did you feel any pressure to get into the family business?
Not at all. The pressure was to stay away from it. And that's why I was so glad to become a teacher. For me, being a teacher was a way of doing what I had as an example in my parents, which were people who were committed to their communities, committed to their world, wanting to bring what they had to make a better difference. My father certainly did it through politics, but my mom's done it through her activism around water, around mental health. So I've always been aware that I need to have an impact, but for me it was being a teacher that was a powerful way of making a difference. And I sort of evolved or stumbled into a political path from there because I realized that I'm good at drawing people together, good at connecting with people, and good at solving challenges that we're facing together.
So now you're going from teacher, which is fairly stable, you know exactly where you're going to be every day, and you know when the holidays are, to this, which is now you're hanging around Steinbach today, and who knows where you're going to be tomorrow. And how's that working with your family?
Well, the family aspect is tough. There's no question about it. Being away 3 or 4 days a week, many weeks from my kids is tough. But at the same time, there's a sense that it's not just in spite of them that I'm doing this, but it's also because of them. If I believe truly that I have the capacity to make sure that they're growing up in a world that's a little bit fairer, a little bit more opportunities, a little bit better, then that's part of being a good dad as well. Not just being there every night to tuck them into bed, but making sure that I'm providing them with the kinds of opportunities and a better world that they're going to build. And that is the advantage of keeping me both motivated as I go forward, but focused on the important things, not getting too wrapped up in the petty games and the easy scoring of points that defines politics these days. It has to be about more than that.
Do the kids get what you do? Like you were in Ile-des-Shane today,
yes,
and you're a rock star to 1,000 kids there. Same thing at home?
No. At home, well, I don't know. I guess like every dad to a 4 and 5 year old, I'm a hero to them. But sure, I know that's going to change as soon as they hit their preteen years. It's something that they get that I'm helping people. They get that I'm out there, caring for my country, and that it comes with responsibilities, and I have to travel. I think they're okay with it, but we'll have lots of conversations about it in the coming years.
Yeah. And you can get it from what was happening in Ile-des-Shane today. You even got it from the folks meeting you here. It's different with you in terms of politics. It's not the same political speak that maybe we've heard in the past. You're trying to do something different.
Well, I am, but it's not something that I've sort of pulled out of a hat. It's not an approach to politics, and it's an approach to this country that is grounded in my travels, my living across this country, my connection with people, the place of privilege that I know that I've been in. I mean, when I lost my little brother, when my father died, the support that I got from people I'd never met from across the country, and the sense of closeness that I do take seriously with people in my family gives me an opportunity to build a kind of connection around politics that normally doesn't happen. And it's a great way of contrasting with the kind of cynicism that usually gets out there around politics. And People want to be hopeful. People are tired of being cynical about politics. And I think if we can bring a sense of community, of working together, of finding people who will be good representatives for their community in Ottawa, instead of being spokespeople for the Prime Minister back in their community, which is what now, unfortunately, too many MPs have become, that change, I think, is something that people are excited about. It's not me that they're excited about. It's the space for them that I might be creating in politics that they're excited about.
Well, I have to say, from my perspective, this will be the first time I have an opportunity to vote for somebody for Prime Minister that's the same age as me. So,
well,
that's never happened in my lifetime before. Right?
I think there's something about a generational change going on, but it's not just about
because I'm getting older.
Age. Yeah, well, that will happen. You wait until 60, you'd be but no, it's about a difference in perspective. It's about understanding that we're in a really big world right now with pressures coming at us from all sides. We can no longer simply focus on the immediate or the narrow and expect that it'll fall into place. We have to have a broader vision, and we have a generation of young people and people our age who are getting that bigger picture and want to be part of it. People want to be involved. They're just not convinced at this point that politics is a useful vehicle for them getting involved and changing the world. And that's really because I believe in politics. That's what I'm trying to bring back, this sense that, yes, citizens' voices and citizens' involvement and our choices, our votes, actually do matter. And I think that's the message I'm trying to put out.
Awesome. Well, enjoy your time in Steinbach. We appreciate you spending some time here.
Glad to be here. I look forward to coming back. We've got the by-election coming up, and I'm going to be around to try and demonstrate to people that there is an option out there, and there is better than what they have right now.
All right. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.